Oh yeah. I got nothing. Oh, God damn it. I had no idea if I was going to be filming tonight or not. But I guess that's the way things go. Welcome to episode 19 of Low Tide, the official YouTube program for Rude Planet. And yeah, you know, I was hoping to gear away more from the whole unboxing thing. But God damn it, man. I really just, I just find like every time, you know, every night I think, you know, okay, I'm going to watch a movie. And then, you know, like I sit there and I end up, you know, like spacing out on like YouTube for the rest of the evening. And, you know, it's like, oh, that never gets done. It's just like, I can't bring myself to watch movies anymore. And the other night I watched Knives Out. And, you know, I've been toying around with the idea, with the idea of, you know, possibly reviewing it. But, like, I thought about it. And it's like, there's no way in hell that I could do a review about Knives Out without, you know, talking about Star Wars. And, like, that's the last thing I want to fucking do. I mean, like, you know, it's like there's enough Star Wars on YouTube as it is. People just can't shut up about it. You know, it's like, so there's so many people that, you know, like, get pissed off at Ryan Johnson over, you know, like the Last Jedi and shit. But, you know, it's like, realistically, you know, it's like, you're going to bitch about Star Wars. You know, Star Wars has been dead from right about here. So, you know, it's like, why am I going to say? It's like Disney Star Wars, somehow it's going to be better. I mean, like, you saw The Force Awakens, right? You know, they act like Ryan Johnson's the bad guy, but, like, come on. Anyway, like, I watched Knives Out. I thought it was ruthlessly funny and clever. So, take that for what it is. Anyway, tonight, what we got going on here, we have something new this time. I got the Metalhead Box. You know, I had, man, what a gauche title. You know, you know, when you got something that sounds like the Metalhead Box, you know, it sounds like it might be just like Hot Topic type shit. You know, it's like, it's going to be like Children of Boredom or Pantera. Yeah, you know, something like that. You know, they use like the Iron Maiden logo for their webpage and everything like that. They lost a real opportunity. It's like they could call it like the Sepulture of Darkness or the Vomitorium or something like that. But you know, it's like the Metalhead Box sounds, you know, like so like mainstream, and like, you know, I'm very particular about what kind of metal I like. So, but you know, it's like I watched other people unbox stuff from the Metalhead Box over the years, and you know, it's a pretty impressive level of stuff that comes out of there. And you know, typically, you know, when it comes to metal, you know, it's like I've seen, you know, people pull out, you know, some really obscure black metal, death metal, all sorts of stuff, and like they have like different levels of boxes you can get. Like the regular Metalhead Box, you have like a couple CDs, and then they have like a couple things like, you know, like toys or whatever, and they have other things. The one I have here is the vinyl version. There's supposed to be two albums in here and a t-shirt. Anything else beyond that, I have like no clue. And like, I gotta tell you, like, I used to listen to a lot of death metal and black metal back in the day, and you know, after a while I got burnt out by it, because it's like either bands stopped trying to do something new, or the bands that were trying to do something new, like their idea of doing something new was like injecting, you know, like industrial or something like that. So, you know, like I gave up. It's like the last, you know, like it's like the last really like good metal album that like just blew me away was A Big Fat Box of Shit by Crotch Duster, and I think like that was like 2002. I mean, like they're basically, you know, like, you know, you combine grindcore with like Ween. It was amazing. But like, and then like there was like, you know, some stuff like Abominable Putridity or whatever. But like, you know, ultimately I ended up getting pushed more and more away from metal, and I just got more away from it. So like, if I open this up and I sound a bit like a poser, it's just like, man, I'm burnt out on it, you know? I take that back. There was a good album. The new Dark Throne from last year, Old Star, was phenomenal. It's phenomenal. But I don't listen to as much metal as I used to. But anyway, we'll see what's in this. We'll see exactly where this goes. So, yeah, this is the vinyl version. And so we're going to open this up and see exactly what we're dealing with here. So, man, usually I try to open up boxes a little bit ahead of time before I start filming. Not that I look through them or anything, but you know, like this whole opening process I find to be a bit tedious, especially if I have no idea what I'm getting into. So let's okay, well, right off the bat, I'm going to try to... there's something here. So in here already there's a CD on top, which I was not expecting. And there was a... we got a little Anthrax pen. Yeah! No slight on Anthrax, but you know, it's like with the Metalhead Box, you can choose... what kind of metal you like. You can choose the size t-shirt you want and the kind of metal you want. So like you have like black metal, death metal, heavy metal. You know, so I chose all metal because, like, you know, I just have no idea exactly what they're giving out. They're like a little Anthrax pin, and it's like Anthrax is pretty cool, but like, you know, it's all right. Okay, so what we got here? We have Tenger Calvary. See, that's the cover right there. Die on My Ride delivers the potent, inimitable metal meets the Mongolian century. I've heard these guys. Yeah, you remember that that Mongolian throat singing band, The Who? HU, that was like, trending for like the past couple years. These guys sort of got recommended to me. Like, what do they say? For fans of Amon. No. This is more like, these guys sound a bit more like In Extremo or Subway to Sally. There was a minute back in the late 90s where like this would have really appealed to me, but I have a friend back home that I know that would love this. But yeah, I've heard them before. So that's that. I didn't expect a CD. So what we got here? We got a t-shirt. And the t-shirt is Gra. Okay, so it's a black metal shirt. You tell that right away. I have no idea, who they are, what they sound like. And it's a cool shirt, though. It does, unfortunately, look a bit like a Burzum shirt, but yeah, let's see that. I like it. If it's supposed to fit, so I'll hold on to that. I'll have to look a little bit more into them. I have no idea what the hell they sound like. It's an opportunity to learn things. But yeah, I have no idea what they sound like. So, okay. Here we have, this makes sense. Here's a little slip mat for your vinyl players, your turntables. It's like you put the vinyl on there and it doesn't slip. And this is, Sepultura Arise, like their last good album. So that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, like, the garage here, my intention this year was to like make this garage be more like a man cave than just a YouTube set or workspace. And like that's exactly where things were going to head. It's like I was going to put in a decent sound system, and I was going to have TV and everything like that, so I can not only have a place to like work on YouTube, but also have a place I can hang out. But like the pandemic happened, and so like a lot of that was cut short. So I have I have a turntable in the garage, but it's definitely not like a top of the line turntable here. But yeah, that's that. So anyway, cut this, Matthew. Okay, so I guess we're getting into the real meat and potatoes of all this. So here is Gate Crasher. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to like make this partially a reaction video. I think I'll cut this out. I'll cut this out if I don't get around to doing that. But I'm going to try to do a little bit of like a first impression on some of these bands here, just so I can get an idea. So Gate Crasher. Let's see. Yeah, they pack it up so that the vinyl is not in the slipcase to protect it a little bit. So, evil speeding metal. From Hard and Heavy Records. Compact discs are no fun. CDs run the life and happiness of millions. It must stop. We appeal to particularly the youth of today. Please stop the CDs. Yeah, okay. Oh, dude, that cover. You gotta see this. Look at that. The back cover is great too. This reminds me of It reminds me of like an old metal band called Virtue. That had like, you know, a cover that was, you know, partially cheesy but awesome as hell. So like there's that, and then like the design on this is classic. I bet you this is a new band. I bet you this is a new band, but the sign on it's like, look at the names of these guys: Speed Metal Enforcer, Steel Avenger, Speed Deceiver. That is great. Look at that. Look at that. So, okay, if I am doing, you know, like, if I'm going to do a first impression on, you know, like, music or whatever, I think, like, how I'm going to do it is just do it, like, you know, through facial reactions. You know, it's like you got the stink face, you know, it's just like the, you know, if you got the stink face, you know, it's like the, you know, it's like it's got that filthy, you know, like it's got a filthy groove to it, where it's just got some like really nasty blast beats and, you know, caveman riffs or something like that. You know, just like something. It's and similarly, you know, you got the stink face, which is the. Then you got the stink nod of approval, where, you know, things are not bad. F-face. You know, might as well, you know, like have a song written about them by Seth Putnam or something. So, anyway. Yeah, you know, it's like, cringe all you want. That's just the way things are. Anyway, this would be a good place to cut. And action. So here we go with there's supposed to be 2 albums, so here's the second one. And this is, we got off to a good start. Illegible band name. You got that, what we got going on here? Okay, what the fuck is the name of this band? Semp Eternal Dusk. Cenotaph of the Defectuous Creation. Okay, so clearly, like, this is some, like, blackened death metal. There's a lot going on in this album cover. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. So, we have Caverns of Aural Decay, excavated filth from dimensional incarnations, orgiastic feast upon martyred flesh beneath the emblems of death. Yeah! Oh, man. The cover is awesome, though. And I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll give this a spin. Yeah, that definitely looks like some blackened death metal there. So, yeah. So, give me a second. I'll ponder whether we're going to do a first impression or not. This is already running a bit long. Find out, won't we? Yeah, just a little bit of Tom G. Warrior there. Definitely into speed metal territory. A little bit of Running Wild, a little bit of Venom, a little bit of Celtic Frost. A little bit doomy there. Behind on like death metal, it's like some of those old bands I can't even remember. Hear a little bit of incantation and suffocation. That's a nice groove. Okay, so, oh, there's a couple more things here. A couple more things. We have the Metalhead Box. Tag and share to win. Make sure to take a photo of your favorite items in this month's box or from previous month's boxes. Please tag hashtag the Metalhead Box and share, and you could win. Hashtag the Metalhead Box. Okay. So, let's just get the thumbnail out of the way then. You know, that way I don't have to like worry about it too much. We'll do the thumbnail now. Hashtag. And I guess, you know, just tag them on Instagram. Wait a minute. It doesn't say Instagram. God damn it. Do I have to use Twitter? I don't use Twitter. Twitter's full of awful people. Why would anybody want to use Twitter? I'll tag them on Instagram. I hope that's enough. But like, anyway, let's do this. So like, should I do the soy face? You know, do this thing. Okay. Yeah, because I love this cover. That's badass. Yeah, there's something else in here. What is this? What is this? We have... I got an autograph. Robin Mason, bassist. Let's see that here. Oh, okay, so Robin Mason of Gruesome, Durketa, and that's supposed to be a doom death, and Castrator. I've heard of Gruesome. I listened to some Gruesome on YouTube a couple of years back, and it sounds a lot like death, like particularly the album Leprosy. The only reason I remember that because the logo is very familiar. It's got that old school death metal look. It's got an old school death metal sound. She's the bassist for them, so that's pretty cool. And also I remember like they had what the fuck was I going to say? Never mind. Anyway, so that is the Metalhead Box. So like, yeah, there's multiple different versions of the Metalhead Box, and yeah, I'd say it's worth it. You know, I paid like $60 shipped from Canada. So you get 2 albums, and you know, it's like you take the 2 newer albums. We're looking at $20 to $25 shipped each. You know, and then the t-shirt, band merch goes $20, $25 ship. The slip mat would be like $15 maybe. The Anthrax pin, you know, yeah, that's a really good value, you know. So like, it's definitely worth it. It's too late to. This box is from the June box. So the current boxes have already sold out. So like, if you're going to buy a box now, you're definitely going to end up with August box. So you won't even get it till like, you know, probably like the 1st or 2nd week of September. But yeah, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I'll definitely have to give this another shot. In any case, thanks to everybody for stopping by. Episode 20 is next. Jesus, tits. Is it really that many already? Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for stopping by. Please subscribe if you've not subscribed, and like this shit, and then share it around. Annoy your friends with it, and I'll be back next week for sure. Yeah, this week, next week, who the fuck knows?